Yo, what's poppin'? Let's see who all's out there real quick. All right, Brian in the house. M Ninja popped in. How are you, M Ninja? How you been? All set, jumped in. What's happening? This isn't my normal driving live, as you can see. I actually feeling like doo-doo today, so I came home on the early side. So what's popping? Looks like 5 people in here right now. I don't expect many people today. It's the last day of the Bitcoin conference, and it looked pretty packed from what Julie's stream was looking like. But yeah, I figured I'd just come on my normal drive time and chill out for an hour or so, and that's about it. Good. I just received a baby throw cactus to plant. Nice. That's right. You're in the desert, ain't you? I popped up my comments on the screen so everybody can see them. Even people that watch on X, I believe, will be able to see this. And if somebody chats from X, we'll be able to see it, I believe. So we are live on both. Not like I said, don't expect many people because of everybody being away. But yeah, Bitcoin sitting on that line, if you ask me. Let's jump into this real quick. I'm gonna make me a lot smaller because we're here to look at on what's on the screen, not me. So I was saying yesterday to some people in Discord that I would love to see Bitcoin hold 16,500 or 106,500. I'm sorry. And as you can see today, the last day of the conference, we took a little dipski down below 106.5 down to roughly 106, about 106 even. I'm sure some sites are 106 even, but RSI on the weaker side, but it is starting to print that bullish divergence on the 1 hour chart at least. So hopefully that gives us a quick rise back up above 106,500. I don't really want to lose that level. If we do, it is what it is. It looks like we're coming back down into this zone here, 102,500 to 102 even. Crypto Trucker Mike, what is happening, brother? We'll have to get together sometime. You could be on screen with me, man. Doom. I know what I didn't do is share. Let me do that real quick. Let me do that. I forgot to share this on X chat. Copy link. There we go. Oh, didn't send. Of course it didn't. Why would it? Why would it send? What's up, Doom? What are they? What are they? Corn cobs? A ninja in the corn cob? Anyway, back to Bitcoin. We are losing at 106.5, so that's a little sus in my opinion. However, if we do keep with this downtrend roughly somewhere thereabouts, and not go down much further, we could be all right. Like I said, if not, we're probably coming back down to this 102 range after this. Does anybody know the date of the 2024? Let's look that up real quick. 2024. Bitcoin conference dates. Okay, so it was in July last year. It's in August in 26. My internet, that's why. Huh. I don't know what you mean. Hopefully you guys can hear me good too. I got this microphone on. That's why my shirt looks like it's dangling. So July 25th and 27th, 24. All right, let's go to the daily. Oh, didn't mean that. Oh, wrong way, Jeffrey. I'm just trying to see what Bitcoin did around that time. All right, so that's here. Okay, as you can see here, we dumped down just like we're kind of doing now. I mean, this was, let's see, just about 30% drop after the other Bitcoin conference. God bless you too, Trucker Mike. Thank you for being here. You'll notice the RSI is coming down to the 50 line. As long as we can keep that, that's strong momentum. When this is white, we have strong momentum. When it's black, it's a decrease of momentum. I was mentioning this in my Discord as well. As you notice, these higher highs here, well, momentum is making lower lows. It's bearish divergence, but Bitcoin always tends to print a lot of divs before it, goes up. I mean, even here, in a sense, you have rising momentum, decreased price, almost 3 drives now. You do from this drive to this drive back here. So you had 3 drives of bull div there before we took off. So maybe, I don't know what that's telling us. Money flow is very thick. VWAP's heading down. So maybe this comes down to reset or gives us a nice little trigger wave under here, under the 0 line. So maybe this is down for a little while, maybe roughly to 97.7, somewhere in there to fill this imbalance here. Who knows? But, oh, crap. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I'm not feeling great today, so bear with me. Anyway, what I was saying is this decrease in momentum with the rise of price. Thick money flow, VWAP's heading down. I'm sorry, guys. When I'm into explaining the chart, I'm like in it. I got to look up here just to see the chat, but I'm sorry about that. Hugs for Blocky. That's funny. Thank you. So yeah, just keep an eye on that. We don't have any divs on the RSI, so I don't think that is. No, that's higher than that. So no divs on the RSI. No, but there is now the real market cipher. I'd be curious to see just so you know, this isn't real market cipher. I'm a cheapskate and don't want to buy the indicator yet, but everything is pretty much the same except for the money flow, which I found on this one. This isn't Vu Manchu, but on this one, it is a little closer to market cipher B. Um, I personally like the RSI as well. I don't, most times I'm like this anyway. Um, I literally just turn these on to show. When I'm alone, it's always like this. Timu Cipher. Yep. No, actually, this one's actually called not Market Cipher. You can't see it, but it says not MCB. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there you go. You can see it now. Not Market Cipher. Um, again, it's not Market Cipher. I'm going to, and I say that in the sense that, yes, the money flow is a little different, but it's pretty much the same. You might cross over here, which I know sometimes is a big difference, and I'm aware of that. If I'm ever trying to get into a trade, I will actually text somebody that has market cipher and see when their money flow is coming in. But it is what it is for now. So yeah, we're coming down, and I don't really want to. I don't think anybody wants to, but there's a chance we could dip below 100K again, unless we hold this as support, 99.5. But yeah, throw up your coins if you want to see any. And somebody, whoever, if somebody's watching on X, because I know there's somebody watching on X, it says on my YouTube, it says 3 people watching, but on StreamYard it says 20, so it looks like there's some people on X. Thank you, by the way. And if you could type a chat one time, I want to see if it comes up here. I do have all on, so I guess I could go to. No, I can't go to my own X and type. I don't think. Zeus it. Timo is a hot business. Let me get rid of these. You said Zeus. Wonder what would be better. Bybit maybe, because let's see. Where did this one come from? I didn't click on. Gotti. You Gotti have it? Do you Gotti have it? H bar and algo, I can get those. Damn, I thought you said Zeus pumped. Shoo-wee. This poor coin ain't made a higher high ever. Not on the daily. Hopefully this is the coin you were talking about. Okay, there it is. It does work. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, sir. Not that anyone really chats on X anyway. Zeus looks like a turd. I mean, if you're, you ask yourself if you have this coin and you bought if you're holding this coin, I would say yes, buy it. Yeah. I would say yes, buy it. Lower your average. If you believe in this coin, now is the time to buy. You ask yourself, how much lower can this go? Yeah, maybe down to 13 cents. Well, then you just buy a little more. But I don't know that I'd jump in this like myself now, not knowing it. I just own it 810 forever usually. Yeah. Hype's been doing pretty well. Crap, my dad's calling. Let me let him know. Jesus. Why does everybody try to call me right now? The other Zeus is a day old. Is 1 day old. Okay. Well then we need to go here. Come on. What chain? Solana, I'm guessing. Solana. And yes, Doom, I haven't forgot about your Zordam Ninjas coin. Oh, so it's on ETH. Okay. Let me specify that because there it is. Number 1. Okay. What's does it say anywhere here what the gas is for Ethereum? I guess I mean this ain't probably no, I got rid of it. Shit. Looks like some decent buys coming in. Decent sells too. Actually, the sells look like they're outweighing the buys right now. Yeah. Say here, that's less than 1,000 worth. That's less than 900 worth. Yeah, sales are coming in. I mean, yeah, for a day old. I mean, how many days have it been out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about a week and a day or two, at least this one. But 53 million market cap. I don't know, up 47%. I wouldn't be buying now myself. Anytime I've ever bought a coin like this, just I don't know what it does. It's got a website. Zero tax. Of course, 420 trillion, 690. There's so many meme coins that are like this. I'm just looking, playing around with Brian. But yeah, this is just I wouldn't be buying this. That's my opinion. You know. Anywho, yeah, Hyperliquid's been doing pretty well. I do expect this to come back down in the $28 range, but we'll see if it does. Who was first over here? Sorry for the poop all set. Now we're just chilling. I'll look at whatever the hell you guys want to look at. Let's see. Oh, we got to do his Gotti. Doom's Gotti, if he's even still here. So we got Gotti, H-bar, Algo. Okay, and then Peanut. Why did I type Doom in here? Wow. I don't even know if Gotti is on this anymore. Let's see if it shows. Come on. Do. What is going on here? Nope, this ain't it. Okay. I'll look at that one in a minute. Let's go to Algo. Algo. All right. Okay, so we're sitting above the sorry. I'm gonna mute this. Algorand. Jesus. Man, this thing. Yeah, I've had this set. You know, you would expect a decent coin like this to come back up to the golden pocket range at least. But this thing couldn't even make the 236. And this is back from 2021. Now, again, if you believe in Algorand, then I would be targeting this zone. And if you get to this zone and you get above it, you target this zone and you keep going from there. It's just I'm a level guy. Yo, Poe. Yeah, that was mass. Now I can say, you know, money flow is curving in. That's Doom in Web3 chat. RSI's, you know, sitting on the 50%. So, yeah, my word. Huh. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why this coin isn't doing something. I mean, this is, you know, either pure manipulation to keep it down, or I mean, you got to say it's never made a higher high on the 2 week. You know, a lot of coins look like this. I mean, that's just it's sad. It's sad. I mean, I don't know. I'm not much into algo myself. H bar, I do like some H bar. Um, I don't think I have the full history on this. Obviously, H bar didn't start in 2022, or did it? No. So I don't want cap. What would have the longest history on? Normally, I like the Jesus, man. I just turned that down. Like Wayne C. What's good, man? Yeah, maybe Bybit because it's perpetuals, but that it's not that much different. Yeah, it's the same data I got back to 2021. But even this hasn't made a higher high ever in its life on the weekly chart. But it is sitting a little better than Algo is. But yeah. God, the Web3 breakfast chat is blowing up. This thing likes to run up, flag down, run up, flag down, run up. Yeah, alts just, I feel like they should be definitely much higher than what they are, being that Bitcoin just hit price discovery like a week or two ago. I feel like they should be at least within like, I don't know, 30 to 40% of their all-time high. Yeah, like this thing should be up at like 25, 26 cents, in my opinion. Client order bag at 17. I had a chance to get H bar at 11 cents. I dismissed it, which, ain't too bad. 11 cents, but it's really not that far from it right now. I mean, if you have conviction in H bar, I mean, even 4 cents, it's really not that far from 4 cents. Yeah, it's up a couple 100%, but 300% from 4 cents, which ain't really much on a crypto. Like, I don't know. So yeah, I like the way it dipped down here and popped back up with some type of bull div there on the daily. Now, this money flow is curving in, so I expect it to go green with everything else. Like, you know, I believe around September ish area. If we're not seeing these alts run up, I don't know that they will. I would say, okay, well then back here in 24 was their run. Wasn't much of a run, but I just don't see things going into 26. I think 26 is going to be a awfully nasty year. I think it's going to be a lot of job cuts. We're already talking major budget plans at work. I'm a state employee, so I see how the state's running. It's going to get ugly. That's just my opinion. Within next year to 27, I think it's going to be pretty damn ugly. Markets are going to go crazy. But I made a short about some regulation last night and how I feel it's pretty much an example on if something was over-regulated and how it could stifle innovation. And if you can, just check out that short. It was pretty cool. Yep. Did somebody say peanut? I'm not Blocky the Bear. I'm just saying, we always, so a 4-year cycle, we expect Bitcoin to go into a bear market anyway. Technically, it's never really been in a bear market. It's been only up. And that's looking at, like a long time chart. But we've had bear trends, but not really a bear run. We've never experienced crypto in an actual drawdown on the markets. Yes, during COVID, there was somewhat of a drawdown. Let me see if I can. Even this technically was a pretty major drawdown for the stock market, and that was just in April. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's about when Bitcoin went down to 74 or whatever it was, 76. Was it? Yeah, in all reality, you're right. You know, you're welcome. I run crypto for everyone. When was that drawdown? Yep, April 25. So, yeah, come on. So what I'm getting at is I want to pull up the S&P 500. Oh yeah, I added that. That was a while ago. I guess that's pretty major right there. That's pretty rough, this one. But yeah, I don't know. I see this, into next year. What's next year? Right here, about. I think that could make another low. Sort of like what it did here. Dropped down, popped up. Mark Dutch, what's happening? Oops, wrong chat. Yeah, you're supposed to be on a guy that's driving down the road right now. How come you guys ain't watching the driving live? Roger Smith, I didn't even see up there. How are you, sir? LCX and Swiftcoin? If you're still here, because I missed your chat. LCX. All right, here's a good one. I like the index because it gives you the full history. I do like that it made a higher high. Come back down prior to the 886. Oh, wrong way, brother. I'll erase that in a minute. Yeah, no. Hold on. Yeah, sitting on the 862. Dip below it. It actually don't look too bad. Higher lows on the daily for a minute. John Legend, what's happening? No, I got your peanut. I was just reading off peanut. I don't know if it was on here. I was looking on another web page. And I'll go back to LCX. Yeah, it is. I don't think I've ever looked at it on TradingView. Yeah, I guess I'll go Bybit again. Work got me sticking and moving. Huh. LCX don't look bad though. Peanut, poor Peanut. Again, this looks just like Algorand. Algorand is supposed to be a really good coin, and Peanut looks like it. Same thing. Algorand just couldn't make that 236 back to retrace. Same thing, sitting above the 50 money flow curve. Is you sure this isn't Algorand? The chart literally looked the same. Yeah, there was even interaction here at the golden pocket before it dumped all the way down, which tells me it's a pretty accurate pool, and this is the bottom. That's just my experience. So I guess if you like peanut, buy some. Why not? Julie, thanks for live streaming earlier. I wanted to see around the conference and see what it was like. I got general admission tickets for next year. Hopefully I can get there. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Not easy being You're a mess, M Ninja. Yeah, so I mean, if you think Peanut will run again, I think this coin's pretty much over. I don't think it'll do much of anything anymore. But that's just my opinion. What other coin? What other coin here? Earn typo. Karina, how are you? Let's jump back on LCX real quick. Yeah, I won't want to, if we go back below 10 cents here, high 10 cents, it could get ugly. So it definitely wants to hold 10 cents, preferably 12 cents. And it'll possibly keep continuing to make higher lows. That's the way it looks to me. I mean, it filled this inefficiency perfectly. All this, basically, an inefficiency. Not quite all of it, but most of it. I wanted that Bitcoin. You could probably find that bear online, I bet. Yep, I just got 3 tickets for next year. General admission. Take a look at Pepe, since I don't see any more coins. I don't think I missed any. Yeah, Julie's always live streaming 4 p.m. Eastern time. I believe it's 1 p.m. Pacific time. So check her out. Getting coffee and charging the phone. It's funny because you're just like my daughter. She's like, I'm charging my phone, but she's on it. And I'm like, well, put your phone down, let it charge. It'll charge quicker. I saw you doing that yesterday. You were live streaming while you were charging your phone. Yeah, Pepe. Not looking too bad. It does have some inefficiency here to possibly fill. Most times it does. Sometimes it don't. But some of it always gets taken. Shh. Shush. Sorry, my dog's gonna bark. She hears something that I don't hear. Got to be ready to hit the mute button. See, top secret info. Huh. I still have yet to catch anything from Goxstein. That's funny, Mark. That's funny, Mark. Your parcel's being stolen. Mine do. Mine do, that's for sure. Yeah, that was a quick one. Funny guy, funny guy. Now, here's a coin that, it's the opposite of all that crap. It hasn't made a higher high yet, but it is making higher lows since its existence, which is a good sign. You know that if this coin breaks $1.36 and you're still in profit, you might want to get out, because then you're starting to make lower lows. You don't want that. This was bad enough coming down here, but being a new coin pumped up like that, it needed to take a breather. That's the sign of a decent coin, or that has legs to run, or future, if you know what I mean. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna open my front door, get some damn air in here. I should be out on the porch. My damn stomach is a mess. Lexi. Sorry. Oh well, she's gonna bark. Yeah. I know she runs with Goxstein Media. I was saying I haven't caught anybody other than Jolie. I haven't seen anybody other than Jolie from Goxstein Media. Anybody else want some coins, some shit coins? What we looking at? I will pop this up real quick while I'm waiting to see if anybody wants another coin. I'm not really giving a full rundown. I'm just here to chill today. Bitcoin harmful to the environment. Let's refresh this. Pi network price approaching oversold conditions. We can take a look at that real quick. Pi. Why not? Grass. I like grass. I'm into grass. I think it has a future. Will I hold forever? Probably not. Render took a bath. Well, not really, but from the news of gross Pi, more poop. Actually, it's funny you say that, because I think Pi is actually, it could be a really good coin. It could be, if it's done right. But again, just my opinion. Opinions are like, everybody's got one. One or three incoming. Hey, I was just talking the possibility of hitting 100K again. So yeah, as of right now, Pi looks like turd. It did at least retrace to the 0.5. I mean, you got to give it some credit, I guess. I mean, Algo didn't even do that. But it is sitting under the 236 on the retracement back up. I don't remember why I had this marked out because of an imbalance here. As you can see, it did come up and hit it. There was some resistance there. Popped through it and resold right back off. Isn't it the old render? Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, so Coinbase is getting rid of render because they say it's an old logo and old the old coin. So why wouldn't you just replace it with the new coin? The way it sounded is they're getting rid of render altogether. You ain't even going to be able to buy the new one. But is it just a rebrand? Is it? I don't understand what's going on there. It's weird. Yeah, I agree with you, John. Absolutely, I agree with you. Now, that's what I was just telling everybody else. Is Algo sitting here because it's being manipulated and they want to keep it down? Or is it just not a great coin that's going to move big? You know, maybe this is a future coin because I have a I say that I say that good coins tend to struggle where shit coins tend to fly. It's so weird. It's the opposite of how it should be. But with so many damn coins out on the market, it's not going to be like past runs where alts continue to. I'm telling you, it's not going to be like normal alt runs. Yes, you will have your certain few coins that pop up, but these most of these damn coins are just going to bleed out and disappear. And it sucks, yeah, but most of these coins are not going to last the next 4 years. And that's just my opinion. New tech comes along, new coins. People sell the old stuff to get into the new. And I don't know. It's crazy. There's so many shit coins out now. You know, John and Bob bought $3,000 worth of poop coin. That $3,000 could have went into Algo or HBAR or Solana or Bitcoin. But no, it's going into poop coin and boob coin and fart coin. I don't know. I said 2 years ago when memes started really taking off, I said meme coins will change crypto. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But all I can say is the amount of coins, that ticker in the top of coin market cap goes up a lot every day. You want to talk about inflation and how the rise of debt can really weigh on the markets and how money reacts. Same thing with coins. The more coins we have, the more diluted money is and passed around to different coins. And that's what kills it for the real cryptos and the good cryptos. That because that new guy's like, oh, I can make money. I can make 300% on this meme. Give me one sec. Sorry. I'm going to go smash me a dog. No, I would never do that. For one sec. My Lord, she could just bark for hours. She could just bark for hours. It makes sense, right? If you're a big player and you get a couple million to throw in. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like whether we want to believe it or not, it meme coins have changed the way that the moves in all good. And when I say alts, I mean like decent coins, top 100, top 200 even. It changed the way that alts are going to move, and it sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, not saying you can't still trade this. You could trade the hell out of this. But as far as an actual hold bag forever and thinking that, in, yeah, maybe in 40, 50 years when you're 95, Algo will be maybe worth $10 a coin. Maybe. And that's just maybe. But I do believe that different cryptos are coming out and they'll just replace new cryptos and they'll eventually wash out. And that's just my opinion. So that's why I believe in buying as low as I can and selling when I think I made enough money. Damn, agreeing with Mark hurts. I don't know. I hope I'm not sounding like an idiot, but that's just I don't think enough people talk about it and how diluted the cryptos actually are, and that it really does have an impact on the markets. What's wrong with Gouda? What's wrong with Gouda? He said it's Dutch. Jesus. Yep. I guess I can show I wanted to let me see something. Media assets. Turn it down. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? It's I was playing this. It's like background music. All right, Lex, stop. Sorry, I'm listening on my. Sorry, I'm listening. All right, so you can't hear that. Probably, I know why. All right, forget about it. True, Brian. Swiss do. Don't play music. It sucks. My music's good, man. Good stuff. Night driving. I'll have it real low in the background. I'm gonna go beat me a dog. Jesus. Isn't it Christmas every week? Sweet. Sweet. See now, Suey's been doing it. Yeah, Suey's been looking damn good. The daily chart has a little bit of an imbalance here. Looks pretty top heavy too. Like it just wants to fall over. Same thing here. When this happened, we came up. I doubt we were saying, oh, we're going to come down and fill that imbalance, but damn if it didn't. Damn if it didn't. Now, I can't say that I expect that to happen yet because this year is coming to an end quick. And if we're going to expect these things to bust through all-time highs and find some type of price discovery, I mean, not that Sui hasn't done that recently. I mean, it did it in the beginning of the year. But now Sui's like right on track with where I think it should be, with Bitcoin being in price discovery. 50% from its high, and shit. Down 34% from its high. So it's down 34% from its high. So it's going to take 50% more to get back to its high. A 50% move back to its all-time high, which is right around where I think an alt should be, with Bitcoin being at, in price discovery. So, XRP. I don't even know what the hell that was there for. XRP's daily ain't too bad, but again, if you jump to something like this ain't the chart. Oh, I'm on perpetuals. This ain't the chart either. Damn. I know I had the XRP. Is there a .I? Yeah. That was back there. If you're into pattern trading, or drawing lines and trading off that, you did pretty damn well. But anytime you draw a diagonal line on a chart, that chart's eventually going to break that diagonal line. Always. John 3:16, what is happening? Blessings. Thoughts on Crow? Yeah, considering this is just a coin that I jumped on, let's take a look at Crow. Crow's not a bad coin. I think that has a future as well. Crow doesn't stop to innovate. The chart looks terrible. Don't get me wrong. But crypto.com as a whole just keeps bringing new things, and that's a good thing. Again, same thing. Another coin that's dropped down from its high, drops down and barely missed the 236. So this is one coin that when it gets above this 236, it's probably going to push hard. Will it make $1 again? Well, according to this chart, it's never been to $1. 93 cents. Blessings to you, John. Thank you for stopping in, brother. There are a few imbalances here up at the 382. So again, these coins better start pushing if we want to see. The money's got to flow. The money's got to flow. For 3 years now, this thing, now I'm sure on Real Market Cipher, it may have dipped into the green, but overall, on the weekly chart, Crow hasn't had money flow. It has had money flow because when you come up like this, that is money flowing into it. Doesn't have to be green to have money flowing into it. What I'm saying is it hasn't been on the green side for 3 years. So when money does flow in there, it could be big, but other coins are hurting it. The more coins that come out, just hurt our alts even more. Sideways crow coin, yeah. Literally sideways. You know, I do like the higher highs and the higher lows. You know, you barely got one here, but it is since October 23, we have been making higher highs and higher lows, on the exception of here. Barely. since a year ago almost, we've been literally sideways and haven't went below 6 cents. So you can look at 6 cents as like a floor for now. You lose 6 cents, it's not going to be pretty for this coin. So you could pretty much say 6 is the floor. Six is the flow, and I'm more looking at long-term charts right now. Not really much going on in alts on the short term. Like this is a 24-minute, and it looks like we're dumping out right now. We are. So it's telling me Bitcoin's probably moving down. Come on, man. I don't know why this mouse does that. Yep. We are dumping out. Not dumping out, but 105. This isn't a pretty look to me. It's, I don't know. We are starting to, while trying to print some type of bull div, it is getting bought up, but losing that 106.5 is now, if we can come back up fairly quickly, you know, maybe it's just a sweep of the lows, even here, coming back to here, sweep down, right back up above 106.5. Not bad. But we don't want to close this daily below it. We don't want to close this daily below 106.5. Now, if we do close this below 106.5 and we start the next candle and we come right back above it and then we close tomorrow above it, I'll accept that. But I've had this drawn out since down, I think down here. Or it might have been here. And we freaking nailed it. And that was I think I did what did I say? Okay. Yeah, it's right there. This is how I got that number. Trend base fib. I think I pulled it from this low to the high, right back to the low, and look at that. Nailed that golden pocket on the fib, the trend base fib. Smash up the likes, y'all. I rarely say that on lives like this, but I appreciate y'all. For real. True ride or dies. I don't know where Mike Lowry is. Not sure where Mike is today. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the 24th. Yeah, some people are short as soon as they see a strong momentum candle down, which would have been like right here at 8:48 a.m. this morning. And if you would have, let's see, yeah, right there, 848. 848. Right there. Yeah, if you would have shorted that too, you would have been in the green right now. Because it didn't retrace back up and wick you out. So you would have put your stop above this high anyway. Car in the garage. That's why I'm not married. No one robs me to is every day. That's funny. Trying to liquidate when, as Brian said. Hey, yeah. I mean, do it. Do it. Wait, he's long, right? Yeah, he's long. So, yeah, I mean, he could get liquidated. Jump on a long yet? I don't know. I'd like to see what this daily close does, in my opinion. I mean, this thing's like green, red, green, red, green, red. And this very well could just pop up. Fairly weak RSI. Be right back. She's got to go out. What's up, everyone? I just wanted to get your thoughts on the current regulation and how regulation could affect crypto. While many call for crypto regulation, we need to ask at what cost. Regulation is coming to crypto, but will it be a lifeboat or an anchor? The push for crypto regulation, while well intentioned, risks crippling the very innovation it seeks to protect. Overly complex
I'm not
rules and fragmented mandates, especially
doing too well
like the
today.
US, can force promising projects. Push for crypto regulation.
Can
What's
you
up,
even hear
everyone?
this?
What's up, everyone? I
Always
just
wondered if you can hear
What's up,
anything
everyone?
on.
I just wanted to get your thoughts on the current regulation and how regulation could affect crypto. While many call for crypto regulation, we need to ask at what cost. Regulation is coming to crypto, but will it be a lifeboat or an anchor?
Thanks, all set.
The push for crypto regulation, while well intentioned, risks crippling the very innovation it seeks to protect. Overly complex rules and fragmented mandates, especially in a place like the US, can force promising projects to flee more welcoming shores. This doesn't just mean loss of economic opportunity, it means stifling the
Love the mirror.
decentralized
future that crypto promises,
Yeah, that's
all while increasing costs for everyday users. We need regulatory framework that understands and nurtures this technology, not one that treats it as a threat to be contained. So get out there, vote for the right things, and push for the right regulation. Let's not let big government take us over again. What's up, everyone? I just wanted to get your thoughts.
yes, it's also anti-fog. Well, if you turn it on, it's stupid. It's a stupid feature, but that damn mirror was $600. It was ridiculous. Um, yeah, you have a light button, color of the light, and then you have a defroster in it. So you got to turn that on. It don't automatically just defog, but it yeah, my wife had to have it. Personally, the light, it's a don't get me wrong, it's a cool mirror, but I feel like the light is not direct enough. I'm not rich by any means, bro. No way. I when I bought this house from my in-laws, I so when I bought this house from my in-laws, they they sold it to me at what they owed. So when they sold it to me at what they owed, I think they owed like $106,000 on it. So I took a loan for 140,000 and redid the bathroom and a couple other things. I only had like 10 grand after I, you know, uh, paid some water thing off that they had going that I had to pay for before I could buy it. And then I had 10 grand left to do the bathroom, so I did the bathroom. But I mean, I got a decent bathroom out of it. But the quality of products nowadays is absolute trash. I bought a pretty expensive vanity bottom. The it's got the drawers and the it's not a double wide, it's a single, but it's wide. And I spent a pretty decent penny on it. And lo and behold, the shit's compressed. So in a bathroom and compressed wood just don't get along. So, I don't know. It's just trash products anymore. Trash products. Oh, me and Poe be sharing the same type of father-in-law, that's for sure. What's up, JC? How are you, man? Yeah, I appreciate all you guys, man. There's 30 people watching me right now. I appreciate the hell out of every single one of you. I'm not sure who's watching on X, but apparently, let's see. Let's refresh this, see how many's watching. It says 10 on YouTube, so it looks like 20 over on X. I'm not sure who's over there, but I appreciate the hell out of you. I will always, that's why I wish they chat more on X because I want to appreciate and remember those who, were here every day watching when I started. When you know, you know. Jason Casper, where? What's he on? Best stream ever. I know you ain't talking to me now. Chart locker. Yep. And that's what I like doing. I just like connecting with the people that watch. That's my favorite part of it. Showing charts is everybody can do that. Even people that don't know what they're doing do that. Nice. Okay. Thank you, Brian. But as far as, chilling, I like connecting. We can talk about whatever. I mean, I'm getting ready to go here because I'm going to be making dinner soon. But I just like chilling, man. Just like chilling. But let's see. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Get it up. This one's so much better when you're sharing pages. See what the news be like. Be like. Cantor Fitzgerald to launch Bitcoin fund with gold price protection. Is anybody here into Pax Gold? Anybody into Pax Gold? Injective brings Forex markets to, huh? Injective brings Forex markets to you. On chain. Huh. I bought a little $1 worth. I had someone's. Take care, Wayne. Appreciate you, man. Much love to you, brother. It's funny. He says later, Mark and Brian, but screw Blocky. No, I'm just joking. I'm just messing. Yeah, Pax Gold. I think I'm gonna start getting into a little more. It definitely follows the gold price. Nah, you're good, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I really do. We just chill around here. Ain't no need to get all professional and how stupid. Elon Musk denies Telegram deal after Durov announces term non XA integration. Let's meet out into space and make a video. I wonder, does that mean J Chains is doing a space? I'm really surprised more, if I go to the Bitcoin conference, I'm going to be doing what Julie does and just live streaming all the time. I don't know why more people on YouTube aren't live streaming this shit. Especially when obviously they don't mind. She just walked around for an hour with the camera. Moondang on Ethereum eyes 85% rally as golden cross forms. Oh God. Well, the death cross brought it down and then down again. This cross didn't really do much for it. They weren't talking about the golden cross here. Oh, that's because they drew a triangle and it came out of the triangle that it was always going to come out of regardless. Now that's why they're talking about the golden cross. Randy and Mona are live now. Huh. Well, maybe I'll have to let y'all go to go give her some love. I don't see it. Is she on Mona's channel or is she just on X or? I hear y'all said. That's why I said that. Like, once in a while, I'll draw lines to see where resistance might be, but I don't trade just because it breaks out of a pattern. I mean, I guess you can. I mean, there are such things as wins and losses, but I don't know. It's just not for me. Just not for me. I haven't been trading much anyway. I'm still in a long from 84, but I'm about to close that soon because fees are with price going up and not many shorters in the market. I'm getting eaten alive with fees. Well, more so the why am I drawing a blank? Come on, somebody tell me. Yeah, I'm getting eaten alive with funding fees. Bastards. A long last night at 8 p.m. on what? Bitcoin? Man, good thing you didn't hold that. We just continue to go down here. You're not still in it, right? So last night at 8. Right. Okay, so you jumped in around here and woke up this morning. Okay. What made you go long? Was it this? I mean, we did have when you entered. Well, no, you entered over here. Okay. When we right here at 4 p.m. yesterday, it was a decent bull div on the 12 minute. Jesus, my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jesus. Anyway, you entered right here around 8 o'clock. But right back here at 4 p.m. yesterday was some decent bull div on the 12 minute. Zoom out a bit. I was just looking at where you entered, really, which was right here on this little dipski right here. Little divot. But no, I'm winding down, y'all. I'm about to jump off here, and I'll give it another 3 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that. But anything popping on X? Bitcoin 2022. The whole gang's together. Who is that? Trade fly. Okay. I never realized. I thought Jeb was short. I never realized he was that tall. I would feel so out of place because everybody there is pretty wealthy. I would feel so out of place. The blind broker. Man, that's a little ass pizza. I bet you spent a pretty penny on that bastard too. I absolutely love this. Art that can bring you financial freedom. Is it because it's mining? Huh. That's cool. Pretty cool. You do? Yeah, I want a bid axe. I wish I could mine, but I can't. Lord. Just gonna go past that. Look at that. Blocky. Buy Blocky. Don't buy Blocky. Jesus, is he really there? There's a Blocky guy there? I'm joking. It's obviously AI. Okay. All right. Well, that about wraps it up for X. A little bit of a bounce back. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. I'm going to jump off here. Yeah, more Rolex stories and fancy hotel rooms and you know, just buy my course. Thank God I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm getting there myself. Spaghetti night, baby. Spaghetti night. But let's do it, Poe. I'm down, brother. Can I bum a Bitcoin? Can I bum a Bitcoin or Satoshi or two? 9 p.m. there. Yeah, it's almost time for you to go to bed. You can walk up to him scratching like, let me get a Bitcoin, man. Let me get a Bitcoin. How about one algo? Maybe an H bar? Well, go eat, Brian. Dang it. I can't believe Mike. I can't believe Mike Lowry missed my live. Watch him be over on X or something. Come on, man. Just 5 sats, man. Just 5 sats. That's hilarious. We could be the crypto panhandlers. We'll live stream it. Hell yeah, brother. That sounds like a good ass idea. All right, brother. Not a set. How about one shib, man? One shib. Shit's hilarious. Much appreciated, y'all. Princess, what's happening? I'm about to jump off here. Oh, by the way, in case anybody wanted to know, so I didn't show this much, but in case anybody was interested, the leapfrog indicator from Flop and Groper. I now have a affiliation code. Down in my description, if anybody's interested, flop and groper, leapfrog indicator. I'll have it pretty much forever. It'll be down in the description all the time. So hit it up if you ever want it. Decent indicator. A lot of people trade this as levels. We came up, lost it, traded to the next level. More than likely, we do come to that 103 range. So yeah, I'm now affiliate. So thank you, FG, for making me affiliate of that. And I do plan on starting to use it a little, or showing it a little more. But like I said today, my mind's not right. Not that it's ever right, but see that we're starting to get back up to that 106.5, which is where the daily is. We don't want to close below. So if we're bullish, baby, we're gonna close. We're gonna close above 106.5. So I'm on that monthly anchor VWAP. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And if we get to that, that's a decent long. Yeah, her visa got denied. It's going to sweep up, take the liquidity. Okay, so you think it's going to? So you think we're going to make a new high? Or you think where do you think it's going to sweep up to? I like looking at all these on the hourly. Shit. My son-in-law's home. All right, dogs are going to bark like crazy, so new high. Okay. All right. I'm going to jump off here, y'all. Thank you, X-Watchers. Thank you, everybody on YouTube. Hit the like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow for sure. I do have class tomorrow for my wear and carry permit, so I probably won't go live normally, but I will hit y'all up. Thank you all for watching. See ya.